Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
And it's time once again
To recommend things.
Vince.
Yeah.
What do you recommend today?
I'm recommending a movie.
Mm-hmm.
The movie is King Ralph. Now, I'm not saying that this is a terrific movie and that it should be part of film canon. No, I'm saying it's a good, funny movie.
Should it be shot out of the film canon?
I think there should be a film canon that things can be shot out
Should
of.
shoot movies out of?
That people like U-Bowl can be shot out of.
Or like, or even just like, movies like you could shoot Catwoman out of the film canon.
And then there'd be skeet shooters down there, and we'd take care of the problem. Especially if it's UA Bowl.
Yeah, we don't burn things anymore. We just shoot them out of cannons.
I suppose we really, if we miss, it doesn't matter because there's going to be a splatter somewhere. But yes, King Ralph. This is the first time that I really recall seeing John Goodman in anything. I saw this movie when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. I have no idea when it came out. Apparently 91. And I'm certain John Goodman was working way before that. But, indeed. So, yes. The villain in this movie is also the villain, not the character, the actor, is also the villain in V for Vendetta. So, there's your geeky tie-in.
Oh, sweet. Well done.
But, pretty much, what this movie's about is the entire royal family in England dies in some hilariously unfortunate mishap. And then the next person in line, or so they think, is some guy who is a lounge singer in Vegas, and that's John Goodman. So they bring him in, his name's Ralph, and he becomes King Ralph.
I vaguely remember this plot. I must have seen it when I was like 9 or something.
It is ridiculous, it's hilarious, and John Goodman is just the most lovable guy that you would ever meet in this movie. Like, if you met this guy in real life, you say, I want to buy this guy a hot dog. Because you'd have to assume that guy would eat hot dogs. I was saying, extra chili, sauerkraut, the works, man. But it's
he looks like he's doing like a Burger King commercial.
Burgers. Could you imagine a movie made about the king from those commercials?
No, I can't.
That would be the most horrific thing ever. This is not. And I think I'm just going to end it here, but it's really charming. It's really funny. And there's lots of American and British... there are lots of American and British stereotypes that are played off of each other. And if you're a little uber sensitive of, I like my Great Britain the way it is realistically, and I like my Americans not being so boorish, maybe this isn't the movie for you. But if you got a sense of humor, check it out, because it's funny.
Today I'm going to be recommending a 6-issue arc from the early days of Batman Confidential. This series is on, I don't know, I haven't been reading it, but it's somewhere around, I think, 50 or 60 or something. But anyway, these are earlier issues starting from issue 7 going to 12. And this is a story arc called Lovers and Madmen. And this chronicles, at least according to this series, the origin of the Joker. And you can get this in trade. I just happen to have the single issues because I buy a lot of single issues. But anywho, this is, in my mind, not really the origin of the Joker, but this interpretation of the origin, because it seems like usually in Batman canon, there's a lot of different ideas floating around as to exactly what happened with the Joker, but this one very much seems to come right out and tell you what it is, and I'm not entirely sure that this stuff is exactly canonical, but whether it is or not, it's quite good. It's quite well written. It's different art than I was used to when I was reading this, but it grew on me. At first, I thought it was a little sketchy and I didn't care for it, but it did grow on me, and it does a couple of things that I really like. One of them is that Batman is not only directly responsible for this guy becoming the Joker. I don't remember what his name is in this, but anyway, the guy who becomes the Joker.
It's not Jack Napier?
I don't think so. But he's like this, and it's been a little while since I've read it, but but he's not Jack Napier as far as I remember. And anyway, he's he's a mob boss type guy. It's not the version where he's the Red Hood. It's not the version where he's a comedian or anything like that. It's a little bit closer to what 89 did, just as far as the fact that he's like in a mob. But anyway, they do a couple really cool things, and one is that Batman isn't just responsible for him becoming the Joker, but he actually scars his face. Batman's the reason that the Joker has his facial scars, and it's because of a Batarang. And I really like that. And the other thing it does that I think is awesome is that, and I really would like this to be canon if nothing else, is that instead of being dropped into a vat of acid, the Joker is dropped into a vat of antidepressants. I think that's brilliant.
That's really funny.
That's really great. But anyway, so that's what I'm recommending, and you get to see the Joker before he's the Joker, and then you get to see this transformation of him becoming really crazy and psychotic. I mean, this is what he looks like first, and then he becomes the Joker. So anyway, so yeah, check that out. It's available in trade. It's really easy to get. Thanks a lot for watching us recommend things. We'll recommend something for you once again next week. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
See you next time.